Preferred large order program with DoorDash is the only time I really felt like a true independent contractor. What's up, hustlers? I hope y'all out there hustling hard and staying safe. It's the boy, the gig hustler, sliding through real quick. I kind of figured something out. I've been having a little beef with DoorDash, but I couldn't really figure out what it was, and it kind of like eventually it hit me, and I kind of figured it out. So let me start from the beginning. Now, like everybody else, almost 4 years ago, I started with DoorDash. I took every order. Eventually, contrary to popular belief, DoorDash do have levels. It actually is ways you can move up back then. They took a couple things away, but I'll get to that later. Now, back then, I did every order. Eventually, I got invited to the large order program, which we know is the catering program. Now, back then, how it worked, you used to get the orders the day before. There used to be a long list. You have to log in and look at the list at 8 o'clock, right when you first get it. You at 8 o'clock. But eventually, after you do 10 orders with the large order program, 10 the day before orders, you start looking at the orders at 7 o'clock, which was cool. Like after the first 10, boom, I hurry up and did them. Dude. Now, for those who don't know, let me step into that. Large order program is orders that are usually $75 or more, which usually lead to bigger tips. That's how it used to work, and somewhat still do today. Now, at one point, eventually, I learned that you can get into the preferred order program. Now, that was where the real money is, and that was cool and make you feel like a real independent contractor, because DoorDash has no control over the preferred program. Of course, you still get the orders through them, but you yourself have to go to a particular restaurant and present yourself, promote yourself. You have to show that you're a good driver and show, hey, I did this many orders, I'm on time, blah, skippy, blue, blue. And then that owner or manager, there has to be somebody with some rank in the store, will go in their system and add you as a preferred driver. And when you get that, you get to see the orders an hour before everybody else, but only for that particular restaurant. So it's good to get multiple preferred restaurants. That was the goal back then, which is cool. At the time before they took it away, I had I believe 7 restaurants. 2 of those 7 restaurants, I didn't even ask to be preferred. They just liked the way my service was, and they added me themselves. I just found out, like, ooh, the next day, I'm like, oh, I'm preferred for this restaurant. It was cool. And about, 3-4 months ago, DoorDash took it away. Now, they took away the day before orders, and that took away the preferred order. Took both of them away, and it kind of hit me. Your brain is powerful. Your brain is going to save you from a blow. It's going to make something seem smaller than what it is, and it took something away from me. But I actually worked hard for 5 out of the 7 preferred. Like, I actually presented myself, and I was proud of myself for having those preferred, and now they're gone. And it's like, man, it's kind of like, it was cool just back there to structure your money to know, hey, I got 3-4 cater orders, especially before the pandemic happened. It used to be days I used to have 7, 8, 9, 10 orders in one day. I'm talking about the beginning of the day all the way to the end, almost 8 hours straight catering orders. $500 days back then was nothing, at least in my area. But the pandemic happened, and then I guess restaurants slowed down. The world has changed a lot, so I kind of don't 100% fault DoorDash, but I still feel some type of way of them taking those day before orders away. I feel some type of way. I'm not going to tell you a story. Excuse me. In the last couple of days, couple of months, I've been fending. Fortunately, my money has not actually been affected because they still send us cater orders, but they're random. I missed the preferred things, which is right now where I'm gonna decree to you guys and myself. Really, I'm going to lean more towards it. I'm just gonna have to go outsource to other places other than DoorDash, such as other catering companies, such as like Deliver That and stuff like that, because that guaranteed structured money is still the best way to run a business, no matter which way you slice it. I know there's good payouts in my market, but I'm straight gambling with DoorDash when I'm sitting there like hoping I get a good order. That's not smart. So I'm going to lean more towards the catering apps to have structured orders, and then during the later in the day and nighttime, I'm just gonna rely on the other apps like Doordash and Uber Eats. But it's not smart. It's not a business decision for me to keep coming out here and hoping I get good orders, or hoping that Doordash will throw me a bone. That's not smart. That's not the way you live life. So that's just all I'm gonna let you guys know, man. I'm kind of telling you guys that to hold myself accountable, lean more towards the catering apps, become more independent contractor, because I do love this line of work. I love independent contractor type of work. That's what I'm out here for. That's why my acceptance rate low, because I choose the way I want to work and when I want to work. I'm still gonna push that until it's over with, and then there's gonna be other lines of work to do. But that's the lifestyle I live. I appreciate y'all guys listening to me. I hope y'all out there staying safe. Holiday's still on the way. Thanksgiving's the first one up. Be ready. Be prepared, man. Later on, y'all though. Hustle out.